Hello, West Ham Network. It's Holly. I hope you're all having a good day so far. Today, we are going to be discussing West Ham's brand new 24-25 season kit, as well as the price tag, which is already very much becoming a topic of discussion. Let's go. Yes, West Ham Network. I hope you're having a good day so far. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. But today, we officially have a brand new kit. And it's not too much of a surprise, mainly because the kit was leaked on social media a few times over the last few days. And then the club literally told us it would be at 8 a.m. today. But it's here and I quite like the design. Gone are the days of those surprise announcements when you never knew it was coming. Gone are the days of the onstage raps, because we didn't get one of those today either. But the kit was actually announced by Bowen rocking up on a motorcycle to a cafe with a bunch of players, as well as having a lot of ties to West Ham's history, including the song being by a West Ham fan, the cafe being one in Bethnal Green, plus having Brian Deer and Roberta Moore in the video. So yeah, clearly you can see that the club have tried to have a lot of ties to our heritage, and it's a retro kit. So you can see what they've kind of tried to do there. So here it is in all of its glory. Ta-da! As you can see, definitely some similarities between this season's kit and the 1965 European Cup Winners' Cup kit. We've got the same neck, sleeves, the cross hammers, but there are a few new differences for the upcoming season. I'm going to show you a few more angles here of what we're dealing with. One being the Umbro logo, which is changed to have a block of solid colour in the centre to celebrate their 100th anniversary. What better way to celebrate your 100th anniversary than by putting a random block of colour in the middle of your logo? And another being our shirt sleeve sponsor. So we've been talking about this for a few days. People had a look. Intuit QuickBooks are our new shirt sleeve sponsor. They have two versions of their logo, the green one and then the one that is basically white and clear, which people wanted the white logo mainly because it blended in and it would have been a lot less obvious. But unsurprisingly, QuickBooks chose their green logo, which stands out a lot more as they take over from JD. I do understand, I suppose, from QuickBooks' angle that they're not going to want a sponsorship that they pay a fortune for on a sleeve, which nobody can see. But as fans, we know that we're big fans, aren't we, of just having quite a classic kit, not covered in really obvious advertising. So yeah, there we have it. We've got the green sleeve patch, and comparing it to the last couple of seasons, I have to say it is my favourite by quite some way in terms of design. So we had those weird blue and white shoulder patches in the 2022-23 season up here, and then we also had the weirdly wide sleeve trim. It was like really long, and on someone that's got quite short arms, it was like a lot of my upper arm was sleeve trim, which was very weird. And then last season we had the bubbles design compared to other years. It was people kept saying that they wanted sort of more of a design on the background of it, but these bubbles they got a lot of controversy because they were half white bubbles, half black bubbles. You couldn't quite see that they were bubbles from a distance, which was a little bit of a problem. And then we paired it with the hoop socks as well, which was not the most eye-catching combination. But now we have it. Here we go in all its glory. The 2024-25 kit is a bit more retro, a bit different to what we've seen in recent years. The white short combo is the most striking, in my opinion. So that's quite exciting. But one of the biggest talking points this morning is about not the actual design of the kit, but the price of this kit. So it's unfortunately another sign that football is becoming less and less affordable. And it does hurt, because I remember as a kid, like, you'd be able to save up your pocket money and get yourself a kit. Now that just isn't happening. And alongside the pushback on concession prices and things like this timing is not good at all. And it obviously hammers home the difficulties in terms of financially fans being able to come to football, enjoy the football, wear their club's colours, and companies, I suppose, trying to make as much of a profit all the way along. So it's £75 for the adult shirt, but it's £105 for a kid's strip and £50 for a baby kit. So it's going to be interesting to see when the other Umbro kits come out, because we're then going to be able to take more of an in-depth look at the prices of those and get a better picture of how much is Umbro's price margin and how much we've put on top compared to other clubs. I guess along the way, every single manufacturer and all of that does make a profit. And I know that it's not like Umbro give it to West Ham for like a tenner, but it will be really interesting to see what other clubs do in terms of, I guess, absorbing some of the price, because I get that everything's a business and everyone has to make money. I don't know what the markups are So it'll be interesting to see if some clubs basically have taken a little bit of the brunt of the hit there and made the kits a little bit more affordable for fans than we've been able to, or whether their price is going to be higher. So I'm going to be keeping a keen eye on that, and I'm definitely going to be doing a video sort of analysing different Umbro kits and the prices of it this season, because that's probably the best benchmark in terms of understanding what West Ham are putting on top of the price tag that they've paid for. But yeah, big shame, because I think the kit is the nicest that we've had in a very long time. Design-wise, I really like it. And I was like, you know what? I am going to get this kit. And then you look at the price, and then you see how much people are obviously struggling to pull money together at all at the moment, let alone for like things like football kits. It's just a big shame, isn't it, that things are getting really, really, really expensive. But interesting to see that there's a lot of pushback from fans at the moment, and I think it's good, because I think it might remind clubs that ultimately football is for the fans, and we're kind of hitting this divide at the moment, aren't we? Sorry, I'm going off on such a tangent, where football has always been like for everyone to group together and to enjoy, and then you get these situations where suddenly things are becoming really inaccessible, and it's such a shame, because you then lose the heart of football, you lose everything that matters about it, and it will be a slippery slope if that happens. So I hope that work can be done to recover this and to bridge this gap, because I know that things are expensive from everyone's perspective. Having worked with clothes manufacturers recently, I know that prices are very high compared to what they used to be. But I do think that when you're bringing in so much money as a business, money can be reallocated to make things more affordable where it matters most, aka for the fans. So we'll see what happens. It's definitely going to be an interesting one. But let us know your thoughts in the comments. I'm really, really keen to hear it. First of all, do you like it? Is it your favourite kit in a while? And will you be buying it for the upcoming season? Or is that price tag a step too far? Drop us a comment. Let us know. Let's get this conversation started. On a side note, actually, before I go, while I was on the West Ham website, I came across this image, and I think we should just spare a thought for George Earthy here. Model of this West Ham flamingo Hawaiian shirt thing. He's definitely taken one for the team. No way that's not been brought up by the guys. But anyway, that is all from me for now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. If you're new around here, we'd love for you to subscribe. Have a brilliant day, and make sure you join me at 5 p.m. where I'm going to be running through your Hammers headlines for the day. It's going to be 3 stories. Probably not kit related, but things that have occurred today, things we've already covered the kit. I will catch up with you later, and until next time, have a great day, and come on, you Irons.